Hello there, internet dwellers. Welcome back to another video. Today we are reacting to some more VHS tapes, I guess. I guess they're all kind of VHS tapes, but they're very different themes, as you're going to see. These were submitted onto my Discord, although I don't think one was submitted on my Discord. This was just one that I found in my subscription feed, but the other two were definitely submitted in my Discord, so I'll shout them out as they go along. As you can see, I'm in my dressing gown here. It's a very chill day. You know, it's a very lazy kind of day. Yesterday I went to record a video, but I just wasn't feeling it energy-wise. I wasn't vibing with it. And if I'm not like, I wouldn't say like 100%, you know, energy, but like if I'm not feeling it, if I feel like, oh god, I'm finding this boring, then that's where it's like, right, we're stopping this then. Because it has to be at least somewhat entertaining, you know, and not just me watching someone else's video. I need to add something to it, you know. Maybe I put too much pressure on myself, but... So we're going to start off with the Grisco Tapes, Volume 1 by Jerm. This is what looks to be a Splatoon VHS, which is going to be interesting. And this was submitted by Agent A. I think it was submitted by a few people, actually. But Agent A is the first person that I see on my Discord. So thank you for submitting. Thank you to everyone who submitted. We're just going to jump straight into this. Let's go. There's flashing lights. Audio can be loud. That's your warning there, guys. Okay. Robert D. Elite guy majored in... Why am I doing that accent? What was that accent? Unauthorized viewing of this tape is prohibited. Should I do this voice? Hello, how are you? The Grisco tapes. Right. Tape 1. As of now, Grisco Industries' employment and business activities are being temporarily halted after being deemed as what? A major suspect following the disappearance of Kaya Shiru. Is that how you say that name? Shirui? Shirui? The disappearance of young professional Grisco worker Kaya remains an ongoing mystery, as all and any recorded activities or documents that would lead to knowing where or when she disappeared are nowhere to be found. That text could probably be spaced out a little bit because I was confused what words ended. All that is known during the period of her disappearance. Disappearance? What? Disappearance. What is wrong with you, man? Something's going on with this right here. Okay, this is why I stopped reacting to stuff on Twitch and then putting them on YouTube, because I wasn't even watching the video. I was just going, looking at the chat, and so many people got annoyed with it. And then I see it back, and I'm like, yeah, I can see why you get annoyed. What is wrong with me? I've got the attention span of a... I don't know, has a frog got a good attention span? I don't know. Was that some of their co-workers had mentioned the very next day would have been her birthday? But this is very hard to read. I mean, both, it's hard to read actually physically and... Because look, it's like there's no spaces in some of these things. That's part of the charm. She would have turned 15. Man. My God. Was she a police officer? Date of birth, native ink color orange. She's 5 foot, 52 kilos. Go back. Inkling, brown eyes, the right ear. Identifying characteristics, scar on the right ear. Last seen, whenever that was. Okay, why are they hiding when she was last seen? Kaya Shirui had only been officially reported missing by her parents 3 days after not responding to her phone. Wow. Supposedly, Kaya's co-workers should have been the first people to report her missing, as they would have been the last people Kaya had been with. This is kind of unsettling, but apparently they have no recollection or idea of Kaya even disappearing, okay? Kaya had no friends. That's a bit mean. Come on now. She also smiled. She had a big nose. Supposedly, Kaya's co-workers should have been the first people to report her missing, as they would have been the last people Kaya had been with, yeah. Chinook unit. When Kaya was last seen leaving for a shift on blah blah blah, she did not come back with the crew as per standard Grisco procedure. According to the co-worker, she took overtime to remain on the leave ship. Upon their return, when interrogating the crew Kaya should have apparently been with, we were met with further confirmation and that she had left by the time we had arrived. There was no sign to leave. Okay, so she didn't sign off leaving. Or clocked in and clocked out. Nice. There is something in the water.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
We are no closer to finding Kaya. Grisco has already reopened business as there is no explicit proof of their involvement in her disappearance. Wow. I mean, priorities, right? Grisco knows nothing of her vanishing. The Calamari County Ministry of Public Safety knows nothing of her disappearance. The Splat Cast Company knows nothing of Kaya's disappearance. Hammerhead Construction or Octopus Oil Trading Partners of Grisco knows nothing. Someone's got to know something. Kaya could be dead. But let's get to work, guys. Come on now, chop chop. Calling Grisco Industries. Very confused. No one knows anything. My head hurts watching this. Maybe I'm just getting old. Hi Grisco Industries, this is blah blah blah. How can I help you? Hi, an investigator at the IMIT. I just need a bit of your time. May I ask a few questions? Yes, you may. Great, thanks. I'll just get right to it then. I just need to check what are your workers' units on the Golden Egg Harvesting Division. In the Ink Polis outlet. In the Ink Polis, we have the Sockeye unit, the Chum unit, Coho unit, Pink unit, and Chinook unit. How many employees are in the Chinook unit? I'm afraid I'm not permitted to reveal that information. Why so? Employees are required to sign a waiver before leaving for a salmon run shift, which contain an anonymity pact. Employees prefer to remain anonymous for their safety, considering how young some of our employees can be. What was the last shift in the Chinook unit then? Run 349.12 Polaris on Marunas Bay about a week ago. I'm guessing there's a lot of references to Splatoon, the game itself, of which I'd never really played other than like the multiplayer for like maybe 3 times. Do you know any instance in any of the past shifts? Not that I know of. What about outside of your current company rotation? I'm sorry, Detective, I would not know. Well, this isn't really helping anyone now, is it? I'm sorry, Detective, but these questions are silly. Nothing has happened in the past few days, and business has been running completely fine. May I ask you something? You're a detective after all. Can you check your employee registry? Yes, Detective. Please accord me a moment. Accord? Well, I have it up. Do you have any employees' names Kaya Shiru? Well? Hello? Ma'am? Wow. Damn. Oh, that's not suspicious at all. Grisco is permitted to withhold information from the public for the safety of the company's private shares and the safety of our employees. Okay, so basically what you're saying there is if there's anything damaging against this company, we have the right to just completely withhold that from the public so that we don't crash and go under. And I mean, I understand where they're coming from. It's a business. They need to run. But it also shows their, what's the word? Their lack of humanity. I wonder how many companies in the world are actually like this, where they refuse to give out information that could be helpful, but because it might make them look bad, they're like, oh yeah, wow, we can't say that, I'm sorry. Our employees seem to have traded insider information and will be disposed of immediately. My goodness. You will soon hear from us. Goodbye. Well, that's not threatening at all. Well, they're Nintendo ninjas. I don't know what that said. Well, I assume that if you play Splatoon, you probably understand some of the references there. Unfortunately, I didn't understand any of the references there. I like when tapes like this take the lore of something else and like blend it in with some horror elements to kind of make it feel more realistic. But there we go, guys. That was Jerm, the Grisco Tapes, Volume 1. Give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I mean, I don't know if there's a Volume 2, but this was basically Halloween of last year. This came out, so we're gonna move on to Valox. Oh, Valox did submit this, but another person called Chadalicious also submitted this to my Discord. This is something new. This is a Minecraft VHS horror, which is definitely unique. I guess it gives off that old style of, you know, when you used to play games on like an old TV, like an analog TV, you used to play the PlayStation and you used to have to go to like channel 7 or something, or channel 8 to load up the console. But yeah, it's anti-piracy. Recorded December 8th, 2011. Tape shows Minecraft's anti-piracy screen from an illegal copy, but it doesn't seem to end here. Something seems to let the player back in, tormenting them through the game as a distraction for something to pass through into the real world. Inspired by the legendary creepypasta stories such as Ben Drowned and games like No Players Online. Both of those are fantastic. Ben Drowned is really good and No Players Online is really, really good as well. They both kind of evoke this deep fear inside of you, where it's like the game is actually alive and trying to communicate with you and it means bad. Very strange. This one's 10 minutes long, so we're going to get comfy. Let's jump straight into this. It's funny how it's VHS and it's 2011. It should be like DVD, but I guess the VHS just gives it this vibe, doesn't it? Look at the dang sheep, man. Look at them. More of them. Minecraft's so weird. Think how strong the Minecraft like Steve is. The dude can punch away a whole tree with his bare fists. The guy is built like an absolute tank. Put him in the MMA, man. This is literally just going to be us like watching someone play Minecraft for the first 5 minutes, isn't it? Nice birch wood there. So many sheep. I haven't played Minecraft in so long. Oh, you can see like the flashes of blue happening. Interesting. See, I cheat. I guess this is like an old school version of the game in which you had to manually do stuff. But I just click the little book icon and have them make it for me because I'm just lazy. Going straight down, man. Would a wooden pickaxe really like cut through block that quickly? I mean, it's a game, but ooh, that was cool. There was something there. You know, this kind of captures that, you know, like they said, the No Players Online, but No Players Online was inspired by piracy is a crime. The game you possess an illegal or corrupted copy. Please uninstall the game and purchase the official license edition. Okay. But it's that being alone in a world and you're like the only person. It's like, why some maps, like online maps, when you're just there on your own? It's just so creepy because you feel like other people should be here, but they're not. And I think that's what this captures when you're playing a game, you know, you're on your own maybe at like 2 o'clock in the morning in your bedroom or whatever, just playing a game, and then you think you might see something. Ignore that, feel free to continue. Nice. Ugh, the music's gone. There's just the sound effects left. The sheep sound even, what would you call it? Barring? You know, is that when you're in a field of sheep guys, it's always like, I see you. I don't see you. There's always that one whose balls have dropped, and they're like, Moo! Sounds like Phantom of the Opera. Fit your window, don't get up. Continue playing. So this is something happening inside this person's actual house. Man, this would be creepy. Because genuinely, if you got a message like that, and it's quiet like this, it would definitely feel like you're being watched. Ooh, now the music's going backwards. This could be its own creepypasta, in honesty. But the reason Ben drowned is so unique, because it was so unique at the time. Yeah, let's quit. Mate, I would straight up... oh, it's gone. Mate, just unplug. Alt F4. Did you really think that would work? Either Alt F4 or just unplug your PC from the mains. What are they going to do then? At your window, don't get up. Oh, that's such a horrible, like, someone's... Because you see, like... What's interesting there when you got that message is that the player went completely still, so that I thought you wanted to play. So you can imagine them kind of turning around to look at their window, and then probably seeing nothing, and, like, moving on. Oh, there they are, look. Oh, hell no. The hell was that? Mate, that's it. He's in now. He's in the real world. Oh, this is super well done. This is really, really well done. This could be its own series. But obviously... Oh, one tree. What? This guy's just carrying on playing like nothing's happening. Bro, I would straight up switch my computer off. What is that? Is that a sheep? Another sheep? Oh no, it's a sign. Does that say sus? Or does that say run? Oh, this isn't... This is actually... nasty. I don't think that's going to work. Now I'm panicking! No, I am! Mate, you've got no more blocks. You just screwed yourself. I thought it was just going to be there as soon as you unlocked that bit. Ooh. Interesting. The transitions are very smooth. I'll definitely give you that. Did I say run or hide? Or what did I say? I thought I said sus to begin with. Ooh. Climb in the furnace. What did that just say? I died here. Oh god, what? You climbed in the furnace. You stupid idiot. He can't even break through now. He's stuck. Is he going to be out there? What did that say? Don't you think it would be a nice place to die? Not really. I wouldn't say that. You won't need to... What anymore? Go on, climb in. Zombies! Oh, nice. Run, mate. Run! Why would you leave? It's beautiful here. Yeah. A wooden house with one window and an oven that tells you to climb in it. It's absolutely gorgeous here. There is no real world, not for you, not anymore. Is this like a glitch trap where this thing's gonna swap with the real life player? That isn't very nice. Yeah, look. Oh. You've been so focused on the screen. Oh, God. Haven't you noticed? I am in your house. Turn around. Expired? Like milk? That was really good. I actually really enjoyed that. This needs to get more views. That was really, really good, Valox. Keep up the good work. I genuinely felt... Like, I love those feelings of, like, something that feels like it could be real, almost. Like, that's why Ben Drowned and No Players Online worked so well. Because it mixes that kind of empty, lonely feeling of an online map with no other players except yourself there. Like, obviously, because Minecraft's a single-player game as well. But you sometimes, if you've ever played a game where you genuinely felt you're in the middle of nowhere in the game or something, or it's really like late at night, you know, you should have gone to sleep hours ago. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's completely dark. You're there ruining your vision because you're staring at this bright ass screen. And maybe you're playing Minecraft, maybe you're playing some other like RPG, some MMO game where no one else is in it at the time. And you just feel like you're being watched in the game. It's such a strange sensation, and I think this really perfectly encapsulates that kind of vibe. So I definitely think you should carry on with this kind of vibe because you're very good at it, Valox. So keep up the good work, man. Go like and subscribe, guys. Okay, so this was the one that I haven't seen submitted to me. Not yet, anyway. I don't think it's been submitted, but it came out yesterday, I believe, or today. And it's called FNAF VHS Head Trauma by Static. And we've already watched one video by Static, and that was the Fun Time Diagnostics, which is really good. Yeah, we're just going to jump straight into this. Here we go. This guy's got his own intro like freaking Netflix. Use headphones for best experience. I don't think I will. I'm going to use speakers. Surround sound. On August 3rd, 1983. A young boy lost his life. Okay, why am I doing a voice? Alright, no. I tried doing... Watch it, Macho Man. Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. Why would I do that to this? A young boy lost his life. Oh, yeah. The cream of the crop. I can't properly do it. To an animatronic malfunction. His body was sent to the mortuary. Oh God. To be prepared for his final resting place. Why did I just have to... I think it was Conan O'Brien. What's his name? Jordan... Is it Jordan? I forgot his name. The guy who's just like completely just dead inside. And he says that he prepares his body in various ways in the mornings. Like the way he wears things is so weird. That's what that just reminded me of. One day until the past... The funeral. Hello? One day until the funeral. Interesting. So this is like FNAF 4 based. I'm guessing this is based on, the Five Nights at Freddy's 4, the bite of 83 or whatever it was. I don't think we ever saw the bite of 87 happen, right? I think it was presumed to have happened in FNAF 2. Why is he moving like that? That was creepy. Is that a real person? So this is meant to be camera footage. Oh yeah. Oh God.
That's not supposed to be there.
What are you doing? Stop.
That's definitely not supposed to be there.
It's probably meant to be in cold storage, right?
I gotta call this in.
That would be creepy as hell. Oh, it's just... How long has this been stopped recording for?
Hello?
Tom? Yeah, it's Sebastian. I'm at the job site.
That would be creepy though, man. Imagine that. You just... I don't know what you're doing there, but you're there for... You're obviously not there to work on a body or anything because that's already been done. Maybe, security? Or you're going in there to clean up? Or maybe you forgot something and then you just see a child body on the gurney or whatever the thing's called. Just there, knowing that it's not supposed to be there. That would absolutely terrify
Which one?
you.
The mortuary. The one on 3rd and Maple.
Oh yeah, that one. Night shift, right? Do you think you can handle it on your own?
Of course I can handle it.
Night
I'm
shift.
calling because they left one of their bodies out on the table.
What are you talking about?
I mean, there's a corpse in the middle of the room, Tom, and it's missing half its face.
What are you
Oh God.
serious?
Of course I'm being serious, Tom. Someone's got to fix this, and it sure as hell isn't gonna be me.
Yeah, that's messed up. I think you'd probably be sued or legal action would be taken if you tried moving a body on your own with no experience or professional
Just look through the logs and
qualifications.
find the client's contact. Give my number and have them call me directly. I'll get it sorted.
All right, I'll get it done. Have a good night, man.
You too. Good night, Tom.
So there's just going to be a body lying out there now.
Okay, kid. I guess we're gonna be spending some time together. And yes, I'm gonna be talking to you. Because
Brilliant.
if I stop talking, then I'll actually process the fact that I'm alone with a corpse at 1 a.m. in the morning. God knows how you
God, I gotta get there's so many professions out there that I just think to myself, how can you do a job like that? Like, for example, first responders. I have nothing but respect for first responders to like scenes of like freaking, whatever it may be, a fatal car crash, a shooting. Then there's like the police, like murder investigators, where they have to go in and see like all this horrific stuff. That's another one. Another one is mortuary, like people who work in morticians are they called? Just working with dead bodies, man. Because not only it's not just like old people and just like middle-aged people, it's like young children as well that you've got to do these things on, and that must be so. Oh man, I don't know what kind of mental fortitude you've got to have do that, but I just wouldn't have it.
That. Realistically, I can't call you kid for the entire night. Where's your file? Let's find your name, huh?
Okay, your
Really
name
cancer?
is
No. Stroke? No.
Blunt force
Blunt
head
force
trauma.
Well,
Photo taken
that's one
in
way to put it.
days. Wait, what? Photo taken. Let me just move this up here. Photo taken in the days following the
just about
incident.
fits the bill. Nice to meet you, Ethan Afton.
Ethan Afton.
Well, Ethan, I hope you don't mind the sound of a vacuum, because we're going to be here for a while.
I do, actually. Can you not? How no? Whoa! Let's go forward. What does that say? He has risen. Video feed lost. He has risen.
God damn it, the storm. I can't do this in the dark.
No.
Sit tight, Ethan. I got.
This is really, really well done. I think Static has a way of telling a story. Like, the last video was really good, but this is really shown more off of like a story kind of. Not only is it like showing off the storytelling skills, but also switching between different styles of filming or showing what's happening. For example, the cameras showing the cleaner coming in, and then obviously you see the body there, and then it's like the audio, recovered audio of the phone call they're having, and now it's found footage, like actual like camera going around. I mean, it's all found footage, but this is really well done. And it feels super real. God, the amount of talent that comes out of... I'm so glad for YouTube, in the sense that you just get exposed to all these like
Oh, come on.
really, really talented people that just can hone in on their skills and just show off. And it's kind of sad in a way, because
Hello?
sometimes the algorithm doesn't favor these people, but Static has definitely been favored. Hopefully this video gets a few more views.
Hello? Is anyone
Hello.
there?
Hi, it's me. I'm Ethan. You're right, mate.
I could have sworn I heard.
If he was up and running, it would be like he...
Holy shit!
No, I'm not Michael. The target fled. The target? The spirit followed. Wait, what? The target? However, it was not the spirit which found the... Why are they calling him a target? It was... It was a beast. Man, I love the way this is put together. This is fantastic. Gotta say, the quality of these videos today have been really, really, really good, guys. Give yourself a pat on the back. They've been fantastic. I'll be honest, guys. Like, I was going in. Sometimes I go into recording a video and I look through what's been submitted to me, and I look through my subscriber feed. And at first glance, I'm like, oh god, is this gonna be like, what is this? Sometimes if it doesn't look good, I just won't bother recording. But I decided, you know what? I'm gonna record. These look pretty good. But I wasn't ready for this. I'll be honest. This is really good, and it reminds me why I enjoy doing this, because it gives me a chance to maybe expose this kind of talent to my audience, which may not be a huge audience, but it's something, you know? Is that blood? Or am I just seeing things? How did you do this with the captions? That's really good. No! I'm sorry!
Shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Mate, turn the camera off. Actually, you won't be able to. Ah!
Fuck! Oh god!
Oh, mate, you would be.
Shit. Oh fuck! Oh god!
Mate, you just have to.
Oh fuck!
Hang on, mate. Why did you run into a field? Hang on, surely there's a road that you could run down. Why would you run into a field?
Shit! No!
Unless the mortuary was like a barn that's been transformed into a mortuary. 3, 2, 1, and... Now! Scream! Oh, he did. The following text has been transcribed by an unknown entity over recovered imagery. Oh, that is nasty. That man wasn't Michael. Oh well. Oh. Dum 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 dum. Will I ever see him again? Michael Afton. Was it Michael's fault? I guess it was. I just wanted him to know. It's in FNAF 4, right? It was Michael that put his little brother up into the thing, right? And it was kind of Michael's fault why that happened. Is that right? It wasn't his fault. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just making things up. Fredbear, did you hear that, man? Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Hang on, Fredbear was the one who freaking killed you in the first place, wasn't he? I protected you. I have to protect you. We are bound together, you and I. Really? Why, what, because you chomped on his head? Was it Fred? It would come. Let's leave this place. Why? Because I got shit to do, man. This is now a place of death, and death is not a burden that a child should bear. I like the word "bear" in there. That's good. Death is not a burden that a child should bear. That's a fantastic quote, dude. This guy obviously has some creative writing. Head trauma. That was... What the fuck is... This is really, really good. Static, you have got an art. You've got an eye. And a great imagination for just... horror. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. You guys should definitely go subscribe, like, all that good stuff. The United Nates, all rights to their respective owners. But yeah, it looks like they definitely... Who's this? Who's this here? Hello there, Internet Dwellers. Welcome back to another video. Today, what's going on with your lip there, mate? What have you done? There we go, guys. That was all of the videos we're going to be watching today. Big shout out to them all. They'll be linked down below. Their videos will be just down below there. So go click on them and then go subscribe, all that good stuff. I used to link the actual channel, like I used to tag them. But some people were like, oh, can you link the actual video? So I guess if I link the video, it does a 2-in-1 where you can go see the actual video and then subscribe to the person themselves. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy this reaction, why not leave a like, rating, and subscribe? This is the majority of my content. I like watching like VHS, horror kind of stuff. I'll play the occasional games. So if that's your kind of thing, then be sure to subscribe, as there'll be more of that on the way.